Hello, it's me again. I know I have been really active on YouTube, but it's because there has been a lot of requests for me to do more videos, especially when PSA increased their prices. I worked so hard that night to go over the website and the pros and cons of PSA, BGS, CGC, and right after I did that, PSA increased their prices. Well, we saw it coming though. Like, PSA was very cheap, very underpriced for the service that they provided for bulk. And they went through a lot. They put up with a lot of people like harassing them and demanding faster turnaround times, and their answer to that is we're gonna up the prices. A lot of people were freaking out. They're like, Bonnie, are you still gonna do subs? What should we do? We vote with our money. If you don't like what PSA is doing, just don't submit. This is a message from the PSA president, Steve Sloan. They're explaining that they're going to be upgrading a lot of things. Like they always explain this in the past, but sending through PSA, I've seen it happen. I've seen that they are making progress. I know a lot of people, they don't believe that PSA is making progress, but over the years, they have been updating their site a lot and the way they handled situations. So I think the money that I spent in the past, it's totally worth it to bring them up to this point. Let's look at PSA's pricing page. And this is the rest of the email if you want to take a look. Okay. Put myself up here. Value sub. It was $10 a card, and now it is $20 a card. A lot of people were freaking out about this because imagine having 100 cards and now suddenly you have to cut your submission in half because it's not within your budget anymore. But they did increase the maximum declared value. It was $199 before, but now it is $499. I don't remember what economy was. But regular submission was $50 a card. And I think $499 insurance, but now it's $999. Express was $75 a card. And then I believe the maximum declared value stayed the same. So it definitely doubled. While I support PSA with increasing the prices because it was very undervalued before, I do not like how they did not notify their customers. I knew in advance because I knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody, right? That worked at PSA. So I finished my subs in advance. But those that are just regular submitters or they just started middlemanning for people, they didn't get the notification, and all of a sudden they have to charge their submitters more money, and that is a lot more work for them. I did see something that I liked. A service level's complete through date is the day before the date of the oldest open order in the PSA system for that service level. So right now, we'll go with the most popular one, the value TCG. So they're on July submissions right now, which is during the time where the promotional period for Pokemon was. That's taking 8 months for $750 a card. So I personally don't mind the wait because I just submit so much and I keep myself busy that next thing you know, the cards come back. So it's not that bad for me. But if you're middlemanning for someone, it's very stressful because people are very impatient. They want things done fast. and it's hard to do when everything is backlogged. So I like that PSA has this to keep everyone up to date. What do you guys think about the PSA price increase? I personally like it because it will help with new orders coming in. You're not going to have a ton of people sending in first edition Bulbasaurs that are played, you know. You're not going to have people like me sending in common and uncommon Magikarp cards. It's going to make me think twice before sending in a card at this price point. And at the same time, PSA makes a little bit more money and it reduces the amount of cards coming in. Just think of it this way. It's like a bottleneck. All the water is the cards coming in. And this is the grading center. There's not enough space for all these cards to be coming in. Poke a hole in the bottle and you squeeze it. You squeeze out the water. That's how many cards are being shipped out. And right now, this bottle is full. And that is why PSA should increase their prices. Once it increases their prices, there won't be as much water in the bottle. PSA can get this more regulated. So it's for the best. It'll help filter. And then the prices of PSA cards are also increasing in the market. People are going to add on the extra $10 to the pricing, which isn't bad. Like, cards are going to go up anyway. I have some question for you guys. What's your opinion on this whole situation? Do you think it's going to help? Do you think it's not going to help? Do you think people are going to stop sending in to PSA? Do you think they're going to go to CGC? And do you think it's going to affect the market of cards coming back from PSA? Do you think the value of PSA cards will go up in price? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I want to talk about my grading services. I know a lot of people have been asking me about what I'm going to do with my grading service. I have been slowing down a lot. I contacted PSA and I asked them to review my account to see if I qualify for anything. To be honest, I don't think they're able to give me anything due to the fact that there's just so much volume right now and they don't have to give me anything, which is completely fine. If they don't think my account is gonna be qualified for any type of benefits, then that's fine. I won't be grading as much with them anymore. I'm gonna go to CGC or through Beckett. Or I can just go send in a few subs until my membership runs out. I know someone asked me, Bonnie, is everything gonna be okay? I know you do a lot of PSA. Would your business be okay if PSA increases their prices and not a lot of people submit through you? My response to that was, I am an independent woman, okay, that don't need no grading company. Snap, 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 snap. Like, I'm totally fine without PSA. I'm totally fine without grading. I have a regular job and everything. It's just a hobby of mine. I enjoy helping people get their cards graded. I enjoy seeing the smile on their faces when they receive them back. But that can only happen for so long. You know, I'm not getting any younger. I got a life to live and people to take care of. So it's okay. Everything will be okay. Thank you for worrying, those that reached out to me. You have people that call into PSA frequently asking for an update when updates are on the website. PSA is trying their best. They're half-staffed and they're expanding as we go, and we can see that they're expanding. Yet, people aren't satisfied. We expect so much out of them for the amount that we paid. You have people on social media cussing them out, spamming their posts, thinking they're making a change, but in reality, they need more people to manage the social media account. So that's going to cost them more money. And you have people like recently, some guy sent in 200 plus cards in just penny sleeves, no semi-rigids. He expected PSA staffs to sleeve his cards. Well, that's going to cost a lot more, and the semi-rigids cost money, and it takes a lot of time, and they don't have the staff to do that. So what they did was they charged him 50 cents a card. He did not like that, but he had no other choice. You have people that are very entitled to PSA's kindness. This is the result. You know, they need to meet up with our demands, and to meet up with our demands, they need to raise the prices. So I think PSA considered this deeply. I'm sure they don't want to increase the price on people, but with how we as consumers are reacting and how much we are demanding, they have no other choice to for the better of their company. Like I said before, all we can do now is vote with our money. If you don't support it, don't send to PSA, send somewhere else. And maybe that grading company will increase too. And eventually, if PSA sees that there's not a lot of customers or they're not making as much off the price increase, then maybe they'll give a promotion. Maybe they'll do $15 a card. That's it, guys, for today's video. Thank you so much for requesting it. I hope I answered a lot of your questions. If you have more questions, feel free to leave a comment below and I'll try to reach out to you. I also have an Instagram. I'm gonna self-promote here. It is instagram.com/bowdangers. I know a lot of you guys are concerned about the price increase. Unfortunately, I do have to increase my prices for the time being because of this. But what I can do for you guys is create a payment plan. I can split the cost in half. That way you pay 50% upfront and 50% when it comes back. Thank you guys so much for the support. I'll see you in the next video.